Meanwhile, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, ahead of a US trip this week, has signalled support for his Defence Secretary Ben Wallace as NATO's next chief. When asked if he would push in Washington for Wallace's appointment, Sunak did not directly answer but heaped praise on his 53-year-old cabinet colleague. Listen in.
Ben does a fantastic job. He's a great defence secretary. This is a conversation that is happening amongst leaders around the world more generally, and I'm sure it will continue to happen. I would say Ben is widely respected amongst his colleagues around the world, particularly for the role he's played in Ukraine and supporting Ukraine. And Britain has always been a leading contributor to NATO.
Wallace, a former captain in the British Army, is seen as a leading contender to replace Jen Stoltenberg, who will retire as NATO Secretary General in October after 2 terms. During a visit to Washington on Wednesday and Thursday, Sunak is reportedly set to personally lobby US President Joe Biden to back Wallace for the role. The US is the dominant force within the 31-member military alliance, and its endorsement is crucial for whoever takes the top job. Moreover, Wallace, who has travelled widely as a defence secretary, enjoys a good rapport with US officials as well. Just last month, Wallace appeared to show an interest in the NATO post, telling German news agency that it's a job he would extremely like. And according to the reports, Denmark's Prime Minister, who meets Biden in Washington, is also thought to be in the running, as she aims to become NATO's first woman chief. And for more on this, our correspondent from London, Alex Izat, has sent us this report. Take a look.
Defence Secretary Ben Wallace has said he's interested in the position of Secretary-General at NATO and has been bandied about as one of the favourites to replace Jen Stoltenberg when he leaves the post in October. Now, according to The Telegraph, the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, will use his visit to Washington to encourage President Joe Biden to back Wallace's bid. Although Sunak has not publicly stated he'll speak to Biden over the position, he's been praising the UK's participation and contribution within NATO. So it doesn't take too much of a leap to believe he's going to back his own party member to get the gig. Now, Wallace has already guided British efforts to arm Ukraine, and it's likely he'll continue to do so if he got the role. Now, the process of selecting the Secretary-General isn't exactly clear. There are many informal consultations, but many agree that the United States wields an important say. Now, Sunak's official working visit to the White House will take place on Thursday. This is Alex Izat reporting from London for WION. World is One.